Yo, what's good, YouTube? Calling back. Obviously, by the title, I'm going to be looking at some socks today. So the brand I'm going to focus on today is for bare feet. Now, if that brand sounds familiar, it's because they used to do the NBA sock. You know, the socks that they had with the NBA logo on top. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at some of the socks. I got some here, and what I'll show you guys, I'll kind of give you guys an overview, and then I'll talk about them individually. Now, I got all of these here from for bare feet themselves. I'll have the links for these socks in the description below. All right, so let's kind of go down the line. What I want to do, I want to start with these. All right, so these are like, I guess you could call them the ugly Christmas sweater type sock. The design, this is New York Giants. Right off the bat, just grabbing these, you can feel the thickness and how plush these are. Now, personally, I prefer these type of socks. These are very plush. I have one that I'm going to use for comparison, but just feeling it alone, I know that I could use these to work out at the gym. Now, for me, I like the soft plush socks, especially for when I'm working out at the gym. For me, I don't know if it's because of my age or what, but the softness, the plushness of it kind of makes my feet feel a little bit more better. Now, I wore a very similar pair of socks, not the design, but the thickness, the plushness, for bare feet as well. I wore them today to work all day, 10 plus hours, and I gotta say my feet felt comfortable all day. The one good thing about this, in fact, there's many good things, but the good thing about this that I want to talk about is, as thick and plush as they are, when I had them on my feet, whether I'm at work and then I went straight to the gym right afterwards, working out, I had a lot of sweat going on, obviously, but it doesn't it doesn't retain the moisture in the sock itself. So almost to say like it has a moisture wicking property to it, but it doesn't state so on the tags. But that's one of the great things about these plush socks, is that as plush as they are, they don't stifle your feet. They don't keep the moisture in. I know some socks do that and it tends to get uncomfortable. You want to cut your workout short. If you're playing ball, for the most part, you're kind of just like, you're over it already, right? So these are very good plush feel to these. And you kind of see, you got the rain. I don't know if you can see that, but you got the reindeer on the front here. Yeah. Okay, so that's the New York Giants one. The second one I want to talk about is this one is kind of weird, because these are the Knicks socks, but the description labels them as women's socks. However, when I look at the tag, so it says here large, but on the back of the tag it says large, and there's no women's. There's one. It goes straight to men's, 10 to 13. Just looking at them, I'm not sure if you know, they'll go over my feet and fit properly. But nonetheless, again, just grabbing them alone, plush. Not as plush as these, but these do have somewhat of a plush property to them. They're going to be very soft, very comfy. I like this type of sock. New York Knicks. Again, it says women's, but you know I'm going to still wear them anyway. And if I don't like them, then my daughter is like waiting for me to get rid of these so she can have them. She wants these. I don't know why. I think because she heard it's women's. So that's the Knicks sock. This next one I got up here. Now this right here. Okay, so these are the Yankee socks. If you look, they got the Yankees logo on the front. Right. On the back, they got the championship years. And they got pinstripes. And it also says 27-time World Series champs. Now, this, just feeling it alone, I can tell you already, these are very thin. Personally, I would recommend this to be more of a fashion or style sock. So, like, I got a pair of Air Jordan 1s, the Georgetown colorway. This will probably go good with that. I didn't score the Jeter ones, but if I did, that would have been sweet. That would have been even sweeter with these. But nonetheless, I would consider these to be more of a style sock. Now, if you want to wear them to the gym, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your socks. However, I personally would use this just for style, just for fashion, which is very rare because I never really go out anyway. And the last pair that I want to talk about, and this is very similar to the one we just looked at, is the Carmelo Anthony socks. And you can see right here on this sock here, they got the For Bare Feet logo right there. And obviously this has a very nice graphic to it, very detailed, thin, very smooth, very slick. On the back here, you got the Anthony with the numbers. So these are really nice socks. Don't get me wrong. I don't recommend playing ball in these. Personally, I wouldn't play ball in these. You can see my sneaker collection back there. I got a whole bunch of knit colorways, a whole lot of stuff that'll match with these. So again, I would recommend these to be style or fashion type socks. These are fairly thin. Now, I have I have a couple more pairs I want to look at. Now these I got courtesy of For Bare Feet, so I want to send a big thank you out to For Bare Feet Originals. I'll also have their website in the description below. I've been wearing For Bare Feet socks for a long time. One of the other ones that I just got done wearing a while back was these here. These are the All-Star 2015 All-Star NBA All-Star game. They held it in New York. I was there for the game, so I bought these socks. And you can kind of see already, I wore them. But that's the thing. I wore these. I like them because the elastic is great. It looks nice. The design is beautiful. It's a Statue of Liberty. But again, also thin. So when I put these on, I knew I was going to a party anyway. So I put these on. I got some TO4s, Jordan TO4s that these went pretty good with. But I wanted to talk about these because you can see I wore them and they are thin. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. More of a fashion style type sock. And this last one is another one that I had for quite some time. These you can kind of see. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but these are worn. You can see the little fluff balls on the side already. I wore these. This is also For Bare Feet. Now this I would say is the same plush quality as these. So they're just as plush, just as cushiony. Now I've used these as well to play ball, and actually several times, and these are still nice and thick. Very comfortable, hugs your feet. It doesn't suffocate your feet. So again, For Bare Feet, I honestly think that they're great socks. Obviously, if the NBA went with them for years, they're awesome socks. Now the good thing about the other good thing about For Bare Feet socks, the elastic. Now I have a pair. Actually, I have several pairs that I've had for years. The old white ones with the NBA logo. I have black ones with the NBA logo. The best thing about those, they last. The cushion may not be as thick as they are now. Like right now, they're not going to be as thick 2 years later. But the elastic, for whatever reason, they stay on your feet. They hug your feet. I got a pair that I've been using for 2 years. And now I use them as my flying socks because they come up to just under my knee. And I like that. And the elastic stays on. It doesn't choke your leg, but it has good compression and it stays up. And as you do some walking, of course, you're gonna have to pull them up again. Once I pull them up, you just pull them right back up, and they slide up. It feels amazing. So, For Bare Feet are awesome socks. I highly recommend. If you can walk into a store and actually feel them, go ahead and do that. You can feel the plushness to determine whether or not you can do it for style or for working out. The biggest hint I can give you guys is if they have some kind of a print like this on them, a detailed print, more than likely they're going to be thin and more for style. I would recommend for style, not so much for working out or playing ball. So that's pretty much the sock lineup that I got. Again, I want to send a shout out to For Bare Feet Originals. They hooked me up with some good socks here. I'm looking forward to rocking them. I might be able to do a performance review later on. I may even put these on, hit down to the court and just kind of run around and just so I can give an honest performance review. This is just a product review for today. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below, and if I can, I'll answer them. If not, I'll shoot them over to For Bare Feet and see if they can answer it for you guys. Until then, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, unsubscribe, dislike, view, share, whatever you guys want to do. Thanks for watching.